Nobody wants a gate crasher at their wedding, but one couple got exactly that in the middle of their ceremony. Just as they were about to say their vows, the intruder waltzed in, and, thankfully, it was all caught on camera. This bride and groom were about to exchange vows when an unexpected intruder crashed the wedding. Lithuanian Silvija Vil was one of the guests at the wedding. The young vegan is a fan of capturing things on camera, with a YouTube channel to prove it. Many of her videos show her makeup artistry skills and her love of animals and nature. She's got a bit of a fan base too, with over 19,000 subscribers following her uploads. One of her videos shows a beautiful black puppy eating some watermelon, while another is a 10-minute film of a lake in a forest. Vil wrote, "I find being in nature relaxes me, and the sounds of water and everything around is rather magical." One can assume that she was therefore in her element during the stunning outdoor wedding in Lithuania. Vil was using her camera skills, recording the bride and groom as they stood, hand in hand, on a small bridge. That's when she suddenly saw the unexpected. What she spotted was the most unlikely of wedding crashers. It wasn't a shifty man in sunglasses or a jealous ex. Instead, it was an adorable brown dog. The curious intruder walked over to the crowd, sniffing the ground and wagging her tail. None of the guests seemed to notice the pooch and continued to have their eyes fixed on the couple. But not dog lover Vil. The canine fan was immediately drawn to the dog, which appeared to be a chocolate brown Labrador. Vil pointed her camera away from the bride and groom and onto her new furry friend. Without a collar, the dog could have been a stray, and it seems no one was sure who the animal belonged to. The hound appeared confused about why all the guests were there, and it was clear from her excitement that she was keen to join them, even if she wasn't technically invited. Vil's video shows how the dog walked up by the bridge where the couple stood. She almost went onto it, as if she wanted to congratulate them. Perhaps realizing that they were busy, though, she turned away and went towards the seated guests instead. Of course, this being a wedding ceremony, no one could really play with the dog. Still, the pooch made a valiant effort, coming within feet of the seated congregation with her tail wagging furiously. Sadly for her, though, the guests seemed more interested in watching the bride and groom than giving her a stroke. Giving up on grasping their attention, the brown dog went to the little stream that ran under the bridge and entertained herself there. She dipped herself into the water and rolled around in bliss, completely unaware of the events around her. The little wedding crasher did not bother anyone and remained perfectly polite. The dog wasn't a disruption at all, Vil told the dodo. "I think most people just focused on the wedding, whilst I couldn't resist but film the doggo." As it happens, the gorgeous uninvited guest stayed for 5 minutes before Vil saw who she belonged to. Later on, the owner appeared and started chasing the dog behind all the guests, but no one even noticed, she said. It was at the reception when Vil found out that the dog's keeper was also the owner of the venue and a good friend of the bride and groom. Eager to become acquainted with her new furry friend, Vil asked for a name and learned it was Irma. As Irma had made it so clear that she wanted to be involved in the wedding, she was granted permission to stay with the guests. Hence the pooch got to enjoy the celebrations and after party. It's fair to say that she almost stole the limelight away from the blushing bride. Everyone was thrilled to meet Irma during the reception. She stole the hearts of so many guests, but none more than Vil's. No one expected the dog there, especially running around like that, but it was just the best gift, she said. Away from Irma, Vil is now back in the United Kingdom, where she is living by the seaside. She works as a makeup artist and set decorator in the movie industry. Vil is known for her work on several pictures, including Sniper Pug and The New Kid. Moreover, the video that she captured has since gone viral in a big way. The dodo shared it on its Facebook page, and, so far, it has reached over 1.8 million views. It just shows how much people love watching dogs. Many viewers have commented on how much they love the adorable footage, while others have imagined what they would do in a similar situation. Elena Babana wrote, I probably would have stopped in the middle of my vows to play with her." Another commenter, Elizabeth Grishkowski, praised Vil's camera work. She wrote, "I think it's so great that whoever recorded this found the dog much more interesting than the wedding they were invited to. Seems like something I would do." It's not surprising that Vil's footage melted so many hearts around the globe. Playful Irma has got to be one of the cutest wedding crashers ever. So lovable, in fact, that many people planning their own nuptials may secretly be wishing for one of their own. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.